And Nigerians in the diaspora, how does this affect them?
Nigerians abroad who operate bank accounts for income and business in Nigeria can obtain a tax ID using their NIN. There's a simplified process to obtain the tax ID via the JTB website shared earlier. Tax ID is not required if the bank account is not used for income or business purposes.
What about foreign companies doing business in Nigeria?
They also need a tax ID if they operate in Nigeria. Non-resident companies that supply goods or services here must register. However, if they only earn passive income like dividends or royalties, they may not need to register but must still provide relevant details. A foreign company effectively managed from Nigeria is treated as residents and must comply.
Are government agencies exempt from this?
Section 5 of the NTA requires all ministries, departments, agencies, and government-owned enterprises at federal, state, or local government level to obtain a tax ID.
What happens if a taxable person doesn't register by January 1st, 2026?
Excellent question. It is important to know that this is not a new requirement. So most taxable persons who are required to obtain TIN or tax ID are already compliant. However, any taxable person without a tax ID may have difficulties running their bank account in the near future. But again, this does not apply to individuals who don't earn income from investment or business.
Some people say the real intention of the government is to take money from people's bank accounts behind their back.
No, that is incorrect. First, these provisions are standard globally and currently exist under the old tax laws. Second, it is only a last resort that requires a series of procedures, often involving a court order where a taxpayer fails to dispute or pay an established tax liability. From a practical perspective, this power is rarely used and may only be worthwhile where a substantial tax payment is due by a high net worth individual or a big corporation.
That is good to know. So, my 50,000 Naira account balance is safe.
Yes, even if you have millions in your account, your money is safe.
And finally, how does all of this benefit ordinary Nigerians?
It is all about building a fairer, more transparent, and simplified system for everyone. When the system is fully built, your NIN or CAC number becomes your tax ID with no extra paperwork. It helps to close loopholes, enhances transparency, and ensures everyone who earns taxable income contributes their fair share. Why?